Okay, well, I'll keep my big finger. Okay, she's still working. Gotta keep my finger off the button on the top, because every time I touch it, I end up turning off the video, and I end up talking for an hour. But anyway, with nobody listening. Okay, here we go. Young feller's gonna go out and he's gonna mow the lawn. It is freaking hot out here. It's hot like Abu Dhabi hot. We'll find out shortly. Okay, let's get in the car first. Oh. Ooh, it's toasty in here. Okay. Something making noise. Hold on. Okay, let's put the on here. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's pointing in the right direction. Lock you in place. And we're good to go. We're not going far. We're going to go get some milk for me and my wife. My wife likes that skim milk. Reminds me of bath water. Or drywall. You know, like when you wash out the bucket. There's not much to it. Ooh, look at the freaking grass. Yeah, we haven't cut the grass for 2 weeks and it's a week overdue. So anyway, off we go. We'll just take our time because I only brought one battery and we don't have very far to go. So we'll have a little chat. Anyway, here we are. I see these folks mowed their lawn. There's a group of guys that own that camp. We're sharing its expenses and taxes and whatnot. You don't see them here all that often compared to the other first camp going down. And in here, this camp on the right, I never see anybody. And the folks from this house have long gone. Probably nobody living in there for 20 or 30 years. Here we go. I'm curious too, another thing that always makes me wonder. When I leave the house, I don't lock the doors. But when I'm coming down at the bottom of the hill there, the door's automatically locked for some reason. I don't get it. Not that I should. But just one of these things you wonder about. We're living in a stressful time at the old Sheepy Hollow. Between my wife, the dogs, Sonny Boy, his dog, and me. I'm doing my best to smile and remain calm. It's not something I'm noted for. Oh, somebody's haying over there. The hell come hay my garden darn fake field down there, Farmer Joe. Oh well. Sometimes when you give people something, they expect you to put icing on it as well. Well, that ain't happening. Oop, He's ripping the house apart there now. Who knows what he's up to? I don't know out here if we need building permits or not. Oh, there's Donnie. He's lost his barn there. That's full of mementos of some sort, I would imagine. Yeah. Oh, cows aren't up in this end. Cows aren't at this end here in this field by the road. He's home from work. Let's see. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm in no rush to get anywhere. That's for darn sure. I seen a whooping crane right here at this little bridge. Or a heron. I can't remember what it was now. One of them long-legged buggers. The deep throat fish. To survive. Alright, here we go. Just poking along here. Some doughhead will come by screaming and knock my another hole in the windshield. Now, for the life of me, I don't know why they didn't make this road a little straighter at this stupid corner here. But when city folks come out to visit, they have a tendency to go a little bit too fast and could leave the road. And then we got ourselves a pile of hunters coming out here. And if they're not all familiar with that corner down there, that little curvy section, they're bound to have some problems. And it won't be long. This is almost the end of freaking July already. Amazing how fast summer's going. You notice these things more when you get older. The loss of time. Don't know who those guys are in the red truck, but it's a pretty truck. Alrighty. There's a beaver dam down in here on to the right, I guess. I can't remember what they said that they did to attract the beaver to get in there. But it dammed it up, and now they got a place to fish. And we had, at one point, a huge beaver pond. That should have had a bazillion fish in it. And then when I went down there to build the camp, there was no water in it. And they've killed off all the cedars, of which I'm going to have to see if I can find somebody that wants to make a deal with me. Because I'm tired of bending over in the garden. I like to fill it full of these little hoop houses and raised beds. Then it'll be easy for me and the old lady there to do our gardening. And then I could just take a ton of sawdust and maybe some landscape fabric and put it down in between these containers, the beds, which would keep all the weeds and crap down. That's another thing I gotta do, is I gotta secure the inside of that garden up a little bit better, and we should be trapping freaking raccoons, skunks, and groundhogs to get rid of them. I was out there the other day, but it was too hot. I had lasted an hour. And right now it's 27 degrees out, which is pretty hot for these folks around here. What do we got there? A dead skunk. Which way's the wind blowing? Don't smell it yet, which is a good thing. Now, I heard an interesting thing, or seen something. If you get a skunk, if you can keep that tail down, he won't spray you. Now, how the hell are you going to do that? I can't remember. Because if he goes into that trap I've got, I suppose the only thing I could do is throw a blanket over it. But no matter what I did, it would start causing a stink, I think. Even if you shot him in there. Or with the pew-pew, you know. Not allowed to say that G-O-N anymore, I guess. Don't know. Doesn't matter. Just poking along. We're supposed to go to the city to get groceries today, but I didn't really feel like it. But I have to go to on Monday for physio, so we'll be going then. Ugh. Oh, good, I get some peppermints in my pocket. Oh, somebody shaved that tree back a bit. There we go. Oh, these guys are off. Yep, all shut down. Let the boys off early on a Friday on the hottest day of the year. What a mess this place is. Look, they're into this garbage now. Yep. And there's a little girl up here named Heather. She was all full of tears on Facebook today. Her rat died. Imagine that. And she had to get somebody to come out here and get the raccoon that got ran over on the side of the road in front of her house. Boy, the trauma some of these poor women go through these days. And guys that wear buns. Alright, what do we got going on here now? She's just up a little yonder here. Do-do-do-do. There. We got to get some milk. Oh, there's a car down there coming. Oh, he's not coming. Looks like a male. Probably the male person. Dee-doo. A friend of mine sold their house in Fredericton. They're going to be moving out on the trip. So I have a buddy I can visit once in a while. That'll be nice. When I was 40, I went to school to learn how to use, or to be a network engineer. I already knew how to use a computer, but so I took this networking thing there, and there was a 16-year-old that I got sat beside me, and we became friends. And he's the guy that's going to be moving out here, him and his wife and his kids. That 16-year-old's about 40 now. It was quite some time ago. Well, we're at the store here. There we go. Be right back, good people. Hang on. Alright, here we go. Now let me tell you, that woman, the cashier, confused the living hell out of me. So I got the milk, and I thought, geez, I'll check my lottery ticket while I'm here. And I won a free ticket. So it cost me $5 to get the ticket originally. So apparently I said, well, give me another $5 one and I'll give you $3. Because I thought the ticket was $2. But anyway, I guess the ticket might be $3. So I gave her an extra $2 and I got an extra row of numbers. Whatever the hell that happens. But, wish me luck, folks. 11 million. That would top off my retirement. Just pretty. What would I do with $11 million? Well, let me tell you. I wouldn't tell anybody. Except for my wife. And then I think we'd go get Mom a kitchen for the house. And we'll start there. You don't feel like going on a trip. At least I don't think so. Don't want to leave the boys behind. Because they're kind of like, they are a family, these dogs we have. And I think I'd get myself a freezer and build a cold room down in the basement. A nice greenhouse would be good, so we still can grow some of our own food. And with that kind of money, I suppose we could get ourselves a maid for the old lady. The old lady is my wife. Anyway, that way she won't have to worry about all the cleaning anymore. We'll just saddle that with somebody that we pay to love to do that. We'll have to bring her in from out of the country, though. I don't think any of the women around here would want to work. And we'll give her room and board at the same time. So that would be the basic part of it. Then, of course, I would like to build myself a 4-car garage with one of the places in there. So it'd be a 3-car garage with an office where you could put whatever in there. Besides a table and some chairs. Computer, maybe, you know, not too much. Holy Jesus, the freaking guy sitting out there on the side of that house. Probably looking at all that junk in the yard. Yeah. The money you could just spend money on damn near anything. But I would want to keep things pretty simple. I like living out in the country at the end of a dead-end road. It's far enough away from the city that people have to make a little bit of a plan to get here. But I think, like I said, to my friend in the U.S. of A., thinking the dogs are scaring a few folks. Most of the locals around here don't like my dogs. And that's probably because of Storm. A few years back, we were getting the big field down below the house there, over the hill, bush hogged. And we were sitting on the doghouse, me and this guy were talking, my wife was there. And this guy reached out to touch me on the shoulder, and then his hand went pretty quick. And old Storm there just let him know immediately, you don't touch my man here. I'm protecting him. Since that happened, that fella Told everybody, all the locals around here, to be aware. What was that? Oh, that's that skunk. Smell that. I think the wind is good. Oh, good. It's not going to get us. So I'm looking forward to going in on Monday. Since I've been going to physiotherapy, my hands have been really improving. Almost to the point where there's hardly any pain in them at all. It's still there. And my shoulder, I need some fixing on that. I still can't lift my arm up properly. And I'm hoping I don't have to have a surgery on it, that this patch thing she's doing works. So what they do is they put this patch with vinegar over top of where it hurts. They put a grounding pad on my wrist and send an electrical current through it. And that vinegar is supposed to be drawn into my shoulder where this calcium deposit is. And it's supposed to help dissolve it. I don't think it's working. The acupuncture didn't work. You know, so it just ain't working, whatever they're doing. So I'm kind of worried about, I might have to get that fixed. Ground off. Or ground down, or whatever they do. I've been watching for the little buddies along there. Did you see, on all of this road, this is where the little buggers come out. And they're not very big. They're actually not bunnies. They are hares. But Canada, we don't really, not too many people call them hares. You just call them rabbits. And they're not all that great to eat either. There's that fancy red truck. Yeah, so we would sell the Jeep for that $11 million. She can get what she wants, and I'll get a tractor, a side-by-side, snowmobile, and maybe a pickup truck, and a trailer, and a tractor, and a new mower. Something like that. That sounds about fair. Well, $11 million is quite a bit of money. Beef up the old security system around the house. Maybe put one of them gates. That probably wouldn't work very good though, the gate thing, because in the winter time it comes. You never know what that guy with the freaking plow's gonna do. And it is quite fortunate that my neighbor will come out, and he doesn't charge me now to just clean the end of the driveway off. That's another thing I'd like to have. It's a ride-on snowblower that you're in a cab. It's got heat, and it's in the front. not in the back. I don't want to turn around to do it. But I could live out here nicely. Here's Meredith. He's out there cutting his hay. There's Jenny. Don't know who they are. Man, that guy works hard. That Eric, the farmer back there. Well, I wonder who that is. Oh, there's some people on the road here. Youngins. Alrighty, let's slow down here, Bob. I'm going extra slow, just 'cause I can. Boy, this has really improved a lot since they ditched it and they put a lot of gravel on here. This road was just about sheer mud. Like that one going up there. There we are. Washboard. And no, I wouldn't pave this. But I have an idea of having a heated driveway, which would require me to put in another geothermal unit, which would be awesome. So from here on in, oh, boys out wanting to do the mowing. Alright, go back up. I should show him so that he knows. Never block me in the mower in the... Alright, what's going on here? Let's go this way. I don't have enough battery left to go over the hill. There, just like I like it, right here. In the winter, we back right up to the door. Not necessary now. Anyway, thanks for coming. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.